about to enter a world of drug hazes, incompetence, and combat. A world where magic is coating the floors and also the walls, and some magic has spilt onto the books. Danger could be lurking around any corner in this virtual experience and podcast named by a three. I am your host, Kick-Assatron, and you have untied the strings to the Spooky Dice Bag.
This is going to be sick. Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Thank you so much for your help. We might come back, and we'll try to bring back kids if they're alive.
Yeah, we won't bring back dead kids.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that you're not going to bring back any dead. I mean,
well, look,
the
Glyph is
Griffins
a whole
get a couple
process.
every year, but you know, it's I don't want any kids in my bar, and I don't want any kids in the bar, and
Yeah, no minors.
no minors, and especially if they're like dead, it's just gonna raise a lot of questions I don't want.
Well, I meant like bring back the kids to their parents.
Here's your paper bags.
Thank you.
Just in case any authorities ask, it's just a paper bag, and just hey, whatever. Was it illegal to have a paper bag?
All right, to the asylum ghost cult place.
You enter Fall River Forest, and you see that there's a path heading to your east and a path heading north, kind of like a little bit more north. That's also kind of northeast. Which way would you like to go?
I mean, things in my life have never really gone north, so I say we go east.
I mean, we don't actually have another like thought process, so I'm okay with checking east.
It's like totally random.
Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look east and see what we find. Can I do a perception check to see if there's any like footprints or broken branches that might indicate like people have traveled more northern than eastern?
So you look, and there seems to be some pretty fresh tracks heading to the north. Going east, there seems to be just like a well-worn path where you're not sure any tracks would come up.
Oh, I point that out to the guys.
All right, yeah, we can go north. That's fine.
Well, either's fine. I just don't know if we're tracking somebody or if we want to take a safer path. Because clearly somebody's not far.
Well, I don't know. If it comes to violence, I think I'd rather be against one person than several. Not that I'm sure that it will, but it sounds like most of y'all's adventures turn violent, so...
I want to say you're wrong, but you're not. That's a pretty sound logic. Forte, what do you think?
I'm down to explore. We just don't know the place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you think north. I mean, if you think that to Umbra, maybe north is a better call.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'm gonna keep walking.
All right, so you go north.
Sneak and peek.
So you're the one that's tracking. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. No, yeah, absolutely.
And you come across a large altar with blood on it. And
Oh!
You see somebody, not even noticing you, but you do see somebody leaping toward the north.
I whip around to the guys. Can they see it, or am
This is so sick.
Yes, it's grotesque.
No, this is like hella cool.
Okay, there's real people in danger.
Yeah, not us.
You also see a small hairless dog to the east of this room.
Oh gosh.
The east of the opening. It doesn't seem to be it notices you, but it doesn't seem to really care.
Okay. And the person darted northwest.
The person, yeah, they didn't really dart. They weren't like running.
Oh, okay.
But you just saw them, like they didn't really hear you, but you could see their back as they were heading up that way.
Okay.
Like there's like a path.
Hmm.
So there's a path that's kind of going north up here at the top.
Okay. Can I perception check to feel if like maybe we're being watched,
Sure.
or if they genuinely did not care and they're like walking away, or just by anybody, or by anything?
Yeah, roll perception.
That would be a 7. That would be a
Yes.
7.
Yes.
That would be a 7.
Do you roll that number a lot or something?
Oh,
I hear 7. I see 7. I am 7.
Flames on the sides of my face.
so again, perception-wise, the little hairless dog thing sees you, but it's just kind of like giving like these big pouty eyes at you, and it's not like approaching or anything. It's just kind of
Why is it
looking
always perception?
longingly.
Okay. We should probably examine that altar.
Yeah, I want to check out all this blood.
Oh God. Okay. If Umbra's already going, do I have anything magical?
Umbra, the blood in there is like super fresh. There's on the north side of this like large altar. There's clearly a place where the sacrifice would have like knelt down and put their head. And you can see that where the head would roll, there's just more. There's like a channel for the blood to flow down onto the floor of the altar.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like there's a bit of a mechanism on it, like a little. So it's like a little channel, like ramp, and you can see where it would like fold down, so that the head can fall like right below, and then spring back up, so that the rest of the blood can go toward the center of the altar.
The head springs back up?
Nope, the ramp. It's like a ramp.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
And the heavier head just kind of pushes the ramp down, so it can fall into its spot, and then it like springs back up, so that the blood from the body can keep flowing down into the altar.
Cool. Super cool. I'm going to try and like sketch this in my sketch pad.
Okay.
Of course.
Yes.
Of fucking course.
Do I need to make any kind of
make a. Are you? I mean, is your background as like an artist or something? Let's see.
It can be if you want it to.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
a changeling.
You are a changeling, so you're pretty good. I'm gonna call it. Let's call it a sleight of hand. Like not a very hard sleight of hand, but I'm just thinking like hand use, dexterity wise, to like accurately draw what you're seeing. So just call out your roll.
18.
18. You
Damn.
manage to accurately recreate the mechanism for which the head would fall like into its own like chamber, and like the spring mechanism, so that it would all come back up and the blood can flow down.
So sick. So sick.
And you also notice that there isn't a head or a body. But make a medicine check. Whoever wants to.
17.
I'll do one too if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, might as well. It's 13.
13.
Oh.
Forte, go. What did you roll, Forte?
Rolled him at 1.
Buddy.
Forte, you have the feeling like this is nothing suspicious. There's nothing interesting to see here. You're probably more interested in the foliage. You're not sure if these are deciduous or carnivorous trees, but you're really interested in that.
Foraging for psychedelic mushrooms.
Foraging for psychedelic mushrooms and such in the Massachusetts. I can't. I gotta look at it every time I say
Fall
it.
River Forest?
Yeah, it was Fall River Forest, but I'm Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. I love how everything else is a fake name, but the Fall River Forest is a real place that's just called the Fall River Forest. Can I? Can I
All
see
right,
if there's
so-
any runes around? Oh, sorry, you were saying something.
No. The other for your medicine checks, you both know that this blood is very fresh, and it's unsettling that it's like so much blood and it's so fresh that it's slightly unsettling that you can't see like a dead body or a head even.
Umbra, get off the altar. Dude, something's really wrong. Like,
Fine.
obviously something's wrong, but like something's extra wrong.
Fine. All right,
are there
Umbra
any?
jumps down. Sorry.
Thank you. Just, are there any runes or anything around it that might make it something like teleporting or something like that?
You do see some runes around there. If you'd like, you can make an Arcana check to see.
Okay, I'm gonna guide myself on this one because this seems pretty important. That's a 6,
Mm.
and for a grand total of 9.
Hey, at least that that extra D4 wasn't a 1.
It wasn't a 1.
Didn't make it.
I was waiting with bated breath.
Honestly, me too. I was like, if it's gonna be a 6, it might as well be a 7.
You don't see any runes. You see some like letters you don't recognize though. Those are kind of they look kind of neat.
And is that axe part of the mechanism, or is that something that's on the map?
The axe is left. The axe is not a part of the mechanism.
Okay.
But the axe is also covered in like blood, so you can probably safely assume that the axe is used to chop off heads.
Okay, we need to go follow whoever that person was, or check on the dog. There's a dog here
I want
too.
to pet this dog.
Okay.
Can I put the axe in my bag of holding?
No, the axe is too large for your bag of holding.
Damn.
So,
All right, so-
I'm gonna pet the dog.
You approach the dog, and it lets out a loud cry.
Yep. Oh no.
Everybody make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you? Oh boy. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm.
two.
Buddy.
Not one.
Now,
Well,
all right. Forte.
Oh man.
I got a 7.
No.
Astrid.
I'm still guided. Nat 20. For thank
So
God.
that evens out, right?
For 29 with my damn.
Oh, you rolled a 4 on your D4 too. Damn. you-
Yeah, I see all.
Okay,
Holy
you
shit,
are
you ascended.
you are not affected. You see right through this dog's little tricks. And Umbra and Forte, you feel unnaturally saddened.
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna mind like with Astrid, sorry.
That's why I
ask
wanna-
her if this is it.
What do you mean? Is this it?
I'll look at Umbra.
No, don't. Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. It's a squonk. Everybody's sad because it's a squonk. Okay. No,
Yeah,
no,
what's
no.
up,
No, no,
Forte?
no.
How are you looking right now?
I mean, I don't feel that much different than normal. This dog is cool though.
Oh.
The dog,
low.
the dog looks at you, Umbra, as if it's begging for a pet on the head.
With my nat 20, can I use the butt of the axe, not the main part, to knock out this dog?
You can certainly try. The axe is pretty heavy.
Do I have any weapons on me that's not my axe? I have my scimitar. Can I use the butt end of my scimitar?
Sure, I'll let you use the butt end of your scimitar to try to hit the sad little dog.
Fuck. I'm a monster.
Let's do that. I have some
Umbra,
wood.
it's asking for.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Shit.
Oh no! I crit on hitting a dog! Oh no! I don't want to know it. Non-lethal! Non-lethal!
Well, we know the name of this episode.
No!
My crit on hitting a dog.
No!
Does it end its effect on us?
That's what I was hoping.
Your scimitar goes through the dog.
No!
The dog appears to be unfazed. It is still looking at Umbra for pets.
Oh, it goes through the dog, not through the dog.
No, like it passes through the dog.
Oh.
The dog is unfazed.
Oh, I thought you meant I like kebabbed the dog.
Same. Well, that was weird. I don't know if I want to touch this thing anymore.
It's still looking at you with those big wide eyes. Make another wisdom saving throw.
19.
A 19. You are able to escape the willpower of this squonk, and you're not compelled to pet it anymore. Forte, however, is still compelled.
Seeing that, I look at Umbra, and I like grab his shoulders, and like I want to grab onto Forte's shoulder and kind of pull him backward.
And now it's like begging you. It's just begging you, Forte, for pets. He just wants pets. He's a strange little hairless dog. He just wants pets.
Forte will pet him.
Okay.
I'm actively pulling him away.
All right.
Yeah, wait, dude. It's creepy. Don't do it.
Come on, we need to go. Forte, we need to go.
We gotta go, dude.
What's your AC?
Stop.
Nope, Forte, what's
Fine.
your AC? Yeah.
I think 13.
13. All right. So you are grappled by the dog. He is trying to give you a hug now.
Oh god damn it. A sacred flame.
There is tears coming down the eyes of this dog, seeping into your skin. You take 6 damage from its tears.
Yeah, I sacred flame the dog.
Okay, you sacred flame the dog.
I'm a monster.
Yeah, that's got to make a dex check. Its dex is actually pretty good. It made a 17 for dex.
Yep, that's mine's 13, so it takes half of 1d8.
Does that make it release me?
It's 3.
Yes,
damage.
it does release you. You're still under its like spell or whatever. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
It's you can't quit this dog. It is it's just so cute and lonely.
All right, Umbra's got to step in.
All right.
Dude, I know the dog is cute because it's sad, and it's sad because it's cute, and everything's just an Ouroboros of sadness and cuteness, but we got to get out of here. We got to run. There's like a dude that we need to chase, so like, let's get out of this. And then Umbra turns and tries to... Shit. Umbra turns and tries to chill touch the dog.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
13.
13
What's your spell modifier?
plus your charisma would be 15.
Yep.
Okay. And then 4 plus your, so 7. So the dog walks off into the woods with its tail between its legs, and its eyes just looking at you like just the most sad, disappointed, despondent dog you've ever seen.
Well, I don't feel good about this.
Whatever.
are
It
you
was
okay?
sad before.
I put a hand down to Forte to help him up. Are you okay?
I think so.
Okay, let's
Am
go
I
chase
still under
after
its
the. Oh, yeah.
Roll a, yeah, I mean, you might still be under its spell. You're still feeling really sad. Roll another wisdom saving. It's a 12. Just there you go.
Oh,
You feel your normal amount of depression with no extra squonk added in.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I'm better now.
Okay, good. Let's keep follow. Okay, we got distracted by a dog, and that was really scary. So we now know, Squonk, don't hug the Squonk. Let's go after that guy that clearly just killed somebody, or is looking for somebody. So, north?
Yeah, plus I can't have anybody being sadder than me, so.
We are quite a clinically... we are clinically totally fine in this group.
Totally fine. We're good. We're fine. All right. So,
Astrid's
All
just
right.
a walking anxiety disorder.
you guys head north from the altar clearing, and you see that there is a path. You go north. There's a path heading north, seemingly to a clearing, and it also forks south to another path.
Is there any blood trail or anything?
No blood. There's no blood trail. You do see footsteps heading up the northern path, looking like they're going toward the clearing.
Okay.
Umbra, you said you were really good at being sneaky.
Yeah, I
Do
am
you want to
gonna.
maybe take a look? And I give you guidance. But
Yeah.
respectfully not touching you because you seem like the type that recoils. So I just kind of I do like an awkward thumbs up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sneak up here and see if I can see any further up in like this direction.
So you see a clearing with a large, seemingly abandoned building.
Oh, sweet. This must be one of the mental asylum places, whatever they're called. All right.
You see a sign over the door that says Taunton Hospital.
I'm gonna go back and tell them what I see. So there's like this like old dilapidated building up there. It's got a sign that says Taunton Hospital, and I think we should check it out.
Did you see the guy? Did he like go in?
I didn't see any guy.
Okay.
One of us should stand like guard, like watch.
Yeah, maybe we should. But do we want to split up though? Do we see anything?
Well, it's possible Can I peek around this corner here?
Yeah. So you peek around the corner to the path that forks to the south, and you see just a long path. You don't see anybody in it. A long path that leads kind of south and east, and it kind of splits at the end. One path heads to the east, one path heads southwest.
Yeah, okay, I don't see the guy down there. So he's probably either in this building or he went past it or something.
Maybe we should. Yeah, you're right. We should check it out.
I think so, but like, keep your guard up, I guess.
Yeah. Now I have to ask you. Now is it? I'm okay if this is a 60-40 thing. Do you really think we should go in there because he's there, or just because it's a cool ass abandoned building? It can be both.
All right,
As long
Astrid.
as it's yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You've been my classmate for months now. Not that you've noticed, but I wouldn't lie to you. And it's mostly that it's a cool building.
I 100% believe you. And in my defense, we have been thrown into swamps, and I've missed a lot of classes.
Okay,
So I'm
okay.
very sorry.
That's true. You guys are like only
We're
there half the
never
time.
there.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, no, totally. I agree. It's a cool ass building. Let's go in. But Forte's right. Wait, do you think we should do a watch, or should we just all go in? We could
Forte,
try-
what do you think?
Yeah.
I'll send watch. I'll mind link with one of you. It'll only like last so long, so
Okay, how long is so long?
I think it's up to the minutes of my level, so 4 minutes.
Okay.
How big is this place? It's a hospital, so it's not like a
It's
shack.
huge. Yeah, no, it's just it's a bit like rundown and dilapidated, but it's large. It's multiple stories.
I mean-
yeah, it's substantial.
Okay.
We could skip it.
No, I don't think we should skip it by any means.
Okay.
Um,
So the guidebook says it's a must-see.
I have an idea. I can try to cast. There's this spell I know. I can try to cast it and see if there's anything nearby. I need to get up to the door though to do it. So we need to get. I can only do it with a 30 feet. I can detect kind of like a good and a sense of a good and evil. If we want to check that out, and then get a vibe. And if we basically, I can do a vibe check, and then we can make our judgment on if somebody should stay out or we can all go in.
Man, if you can do a vibe check, like
Solid. Cool.
that sounds cool to me.
All right. You see Astrid's eyes flash black with gold flecks for a minute, and her ring with a raven skull, but also with like some like wheat around it, just kind of lights up for a second, and there's a bit of gold light. Okay, let's keep going. I cast Detect Good and Evil, and start walking towards it. It's a 30 anything within 30 feet of me for the duration. I know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, as well as where it's located. And I also know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of me that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
All right, so
I can put that in the chat.
yeah. Can you put that? I can't remember the whole list of things.
Wanted to read that for the audience.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. So you're not noticing any. You can definitely feel. You're sensing a presence.
Okay.
Of like evil, but it's not any of those types of creatures.
Okay.
There is certainly something. If you're heading up toward the asylum.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking, and if the boys
Like if you're like
flanking me while I'm doing a perimeter check basically. So anyway, I'm doing a vibe check, walking around this building.
So you can definitely
like-
tell that there is something a little bit outside of the building that you can't quite see that has been desecrated.
Something outside of the building.
Yeah, there is something. It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's just not on this side of the building.
Okay. I turn to the guys and there's something that has definitely been desecrated here. But I still want to go in, but we should check around back before this fades. I only have a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And I follow the ping to wherever this desecration is. And when you hear Astrid, it's so sad and important to have a end-of-life plan because, the funeral industry can be so predatory, but, we try our best.
Whew. Yeah.
It's just so disappointing. And I follow the ping.
Okay, so you follow the ping through the front door.
Oh, it is in.
It's inside. Yeah. You'll understand when I find the right fucking thing to put you in.
Okay. I thought it was like outside of it, but anyway.
It's outside. It's like
I'll understand when the map comes up.
Yeah, you'll understand when the map that I totally uploaded comes up.
You just hear Astrid mumbling about proper funerary rites and how it's just just muttering off all the things that her funeral home mother and her discussed.
Inconceivable.
Exactly. It's just so irresponsible and so disrespectful. The grieving process for everyone is different, but you have to allow them. You need to hold space for people to grieve. And if these members of this community, it goes on for a little too long.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Umber just wants to hear about the embalming part and all that.
Oh, you want to hear about embalming?
The
Oh,
good
absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you should definitely just visit if you ever want to. You're more than welcome in Weymouth. You can visit the crematorium. It is a fascinating study of how we break down the human body, but in certain elements, it's surprising that there are ones that don't break down. And it's not just the human body. We take care of a lot of different humanoid creatures and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, I'll definitely come visit.
I'll let Mom know. I really want to get an aquamation tank. I've heard that's really the latest situation because that is one of the more eco-friendly green funerals. But people really like who have that that embalming situation. I think they want that sort of I don't know, the theater of grief. But whatever your process is.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do it any other way. I thought they could only bury you or just burn you alive. Or I mean dead.
Oh.
Burn you dead after you're dead when they burn you.
Yeah. So what did you do before Strixhaven? Just out of curiosity.
It's not important, honestly.
Okay.
No, if I'm quite
Oh yeah.
there with you yet.
Oh, sorry. I was just kind of making conversation while I tried to figure out how to open the door.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can tell you more about embalming. That's easy.
Love
So
to hear
there's
that.
salts that we use it.
Oh, for slugs and stuff? I used to salt slugs all the time growing up. Wherever I grew up.
Neat. That is similar, but we don't really want to dissolve the body unless if you need to dissolve a body, you know how to do it.
Okay, good to know. We may need to at some point.
That's yeah. We really do kill a lot of things, don't we, Forte?
More
a
like
lot of
we
things.
burn a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. We burned a lot of things.
Poison, actual fire,
Holy fire.
holy fire.
Yeah, and your brain just kills people too, which is pretty impressive.
Well, yeah, I want to hear about that sometime.
Yeah, and I want to hear. I mean, you did that really cool. What was that thing you did? To the squonk, you put out your hand, and it was a different type of magic I hadn't seen before.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's called Chill Touch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just this thing I learned.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did we miss that one day? I bet we missed that one day.
probably. You guys are never there.
That's true. I hope we actually, Forte, that's a good question. Actually, Umber, do you know when midterms are?
Yeah.
Soon? They're soon, right?
They're very soon. You're gonna want to, yeah.
Shit.
Don't
Midterms
worry.
are coming up in 2 weeks.
Fuck. Well, at least we don't have homework for this class to worry about.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys are able to jimmy the door open by shaking the handle a couple of times.
I think
In the
fondly
right
of
order.
Eloy.
Who luckily isn't here to have a PTSD episode.
Oh, the doors.
See that weird guy that's always saying hi, Finn?
Yeah. He's our
Okay.
friend. Yeah, but he does get
Manabunga.
stuff. Man,
And you enter the asylum. Basically opened it all up, so you can see everything that isn't behind a door.
Am I still getting the ping? Am I being led anywhere with that?
You are being led to the back. There's you can see
Here-ish.
there's a door
Okay.
back into the east part of the room.
There you go.
And so you're being led back there.
Aster gets a little more serious than she had been before and just kind of points to that doorway. I feel something. I feel something there.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Everybody be really careful, all right? Maybe we should be a little sneaky.
Oh, I'm going to. Okay. Zip over here, then over there.
We might need to you might want to Scooby-Doo put our heads around the doorway before we go in all together.
I think I've proven I can peek around the corner.
Hell yeah. I'll hang back for a second then.
All right. Is there anything I can see around here?
I thumbs up you guidance.
Thank you.
Always.
Alright, so you see a large circle with a whole bunch of interlocking squares in it, making a many-pointed star. 7 people. They're standing around the circle, chanting rhythmically, and you can't really make out most of what they're saying, except every once in a while you can hear Brady Thomas. You hear the name Brady Thomas.
Of course.
I genuinely forgot that that's what that was.
All right, so I'm gonna go back and relay that message.
Wow. Okay. Were there any kids or anything?
No, just 7 dudes in cloaks, kind of. I mean, the ones on closer to me, I couldn't see their faces, so I don't know. But yeah,
Did the circle look like the circle we saw outside? Or have the same energy?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Huh.
Make a perception check. So one guy
11.
You remember one guy wasn't wearing a cloak, but you can't quite remember what he was wearing. You think it was some sort of like a jacket.
All right, so like one of them is clearly like singled out, which means he's probably like the leader or something, or maybe he's. I mean, maybe he's. It could be.
Fuck. Okay.
That's not what I was gonna say, but it could be.
Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it could be Brady Thomas himself.
Wow, that'd be crazy. What if they're yeah, because are they chanting for him? About him? Chanting is so like vague. Okay. Well, what do we like? Where's Forte in this? Are you behind us or?
Because the professor's here, do I not stand watch or?
That's totally up to you.
Yeah, Forte, come with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to go confront these guys?
Also, I think I just realized who the hood he is.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. So you see them they seem to be doing some sort of a ritual, and as they're doing it, the concentric squares in the middle of the altar there are lighting up.
If I sneak up, could I do a religion check
Sure.
and see if I can tell if it's like a summoning spell or like magic or something? Religion is a 9.
All right. You can definitely tell that they're trying to chant something, but you're not sure if it's a summoning, if it's an honoring him, if it's like a sacrifice. You're not quite sure.
Do we confront them and try to get the kids back?
I want to try something.
Oh sure,
But let me do this, and if I cluck, I need your help.
You cluck like a chicken.
Yes. All right. Break. Fortune's gonna walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trust the process.
Here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna cast suggestion.
You're gonna walk. Wait. Before you do that, roll a stealth.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check, because you're
I
walking
punch
like
him?
right up to him. Yeah, I'll let you give him guidance as he
Thank you.
passes you by.
I trust the process. Punch.
One sec.
Ooh.
Oh no.
No, that's not enough.
No,
And that one followed by a 4 for guidance is not enough to stealth your way into a cult ritual. They all look at you, and the one closest to you, Hennigan. So what you's doing here? I think all 7 of us are already here. What are you doing? Are you a fan of Brady Thomas, or what are you doing here?
Did I succeed in rolling or doing a suggestion?
No, it's they see you. Oh, okay. So he's gonna make. So you're, even though they see you, you're still making the suggestion. All right.
I'm gonna make one. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. It's a 17. So no, your suggestion
Mine's only
fails.
13.
Yeah, that's what your thing says.
This is fine.
So you a fan of Brady Thomas? I mean, we're trying to get him back. We want him to. We want him back on the militiamen.
I'm just watching.
Well, we don't really like having outsiders here watching us shit. And then this guy will. Hey, so what are you doing? What are you doing here? What's your name, bud? What's your name, bud?
A different guy walked up to me.
I'm sorry. You got to speak common around here, man. What's your name?
So this is someone different talking to me.
Yeah, this is Big Sean talking to you.
I'll
You notice that he is in a jacket with a what looks like an old-timey guy with a silk ball in a silk ball position with a big number 21 on the side. It says
Okay.
Thomas. What are you
I'll
doing
look
here,
at
bud?
him.
What are you doing? What's your name?
I'll look at him and tell him and say, stop what you're doing. Take the kids home.
Look around you,
I'm-
guy. We ain't got no kids.
I'm trying to do suggestion on him because it's up for 8 hours.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to suggest, okay.
It can be up to 2 sentences. So
Two-
stop what
okay.
you're doing. Take the children home.
4.
Oh.
All right. Well, I mean, okay, but like, we want to get Brady Thomas back. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. But what kids are you talking? There's no kids here. Look around you. There's no kids here. Where'd you see kids?
Oh, can they not be charmed?
Oh no, they can be charmed, but there's you're not seeing any children. Like, they're just chanting around a circle. They don't have any kids
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna start walking this way.
All right, bud. See you around, I guess. What are you doing? I mean, do you mind if we go back to what we're doing, or do you want to? What are we trying to do here?
Why are you trying to bring him back?
Because we suck without him. We've all devoted our lives to this sports star, and he left us. We're trying to get him back. We're trying to get someone back. The
Who's
militiamen
helping
suck
bring him
now.
back?
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help ourselves get him back.
Who interpreted the runes for you?
I was just thinking really hard about Brady Thomas one day, and it just kind of started coming to me, man. Then it was the spirit of Brady Thomas that came to me and taught me how to read the runes, and that's what we started doing. Me and my 7 friends named Sean over here, we're all trying to.
Jesus.
So what you doing here, bud? You trying to interrupt a little ceremony to get Brady Thomas back, man? We're pretty serious about this shit. I don't know about you, but I want to stop being the best again.
You can keep stay here.
Okay, man. I guess just get your ass along there, okay?
Yeah, we'll relay the information to Umber and Astrid.
And you guys all go back, and yeah, you can still kind of see, and they're all moving into the middle of the circle.
So my one concern, well, I have a lot of concerns all the time, but my concern currently is that he said that like something told him he could read the runes, and that it was something along the lines of summoning Brady Thomas, but or he spoke to the spirit. That's what he said, the spirit. Brady Thomas isn't dead, right? He just left. So is something pretending to be Brady Thomas, and they're about to summon some big fucking thing?
They're about to group together. We could Molotov them now.
Oh shit.
I mean, okay, we
Someone's
could.
choosing violence.
They seem to just kind of be duped guys, a little sad. We need to stop whatever this is, I think. But also, then they're gonna maybe. us, but
I
they
have a
had
suggestion spell. Like, going up. What do you want me to tell them?
You heard the sounds of a portal, and they all disappeared while you
Oh.
were talking.
Well,
Oh, whoa.
okay, that can't be great. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, they're gone now.
Well, hey, let's check out the rest of their pad. Like, if they're gone, I didn't see anybody else here.
Uh,
There's doors around here and stuff.
I mean, yeah, but what? This can't be right. Like, something's not right. I mean, we should check around, but like, these guys, I think, are just kind of some duped, sad guys not hurting anybody. Like, they might need help.
They might.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go look up at I'm gonna go take a look at the circle. We're not gonna get too close, okay? But we should, you're right, doors, stuff. Fuck, what is happening? I go and check out the teleportation circle. I don't get inside though, I just get up near it.
As you inspect it, you can see that on top of the squares that are all, seems to be 4 squares that are making a star with 16 different points. You can tell that they were glowing brightly just minutes ago, or just moments ago, and but they're all starting to dim, and there is a slight smell of ozone in the layer, in the air. I mean,
Okay. And there's no way for any of us to know where this went, right?
make an Arcana check.
Okay, guiding myself. Okay, 19.
Yeah.
All right, 22.
22. So you do know that this seems to be a more localized spell. So you haven't seen like another summoning circle quite like this one, like yet. You didn't see one in Griffin City, but you do know that it's within like a certain radius. It's
Okay.
definitely still in Massatunic.
Okay, so it's generally-
Probably still within the Bogwater Triangle that you're gonna see, that you're gonna find the other portal,
Sure, okay.
or at least a similar portal.
I mean, should we go through now, or should we check out here more?
I'm up for either, I guess. Since they seemed, Forte, you said they didn't know like anything about kids.
Yeah, they said they didn't have any kids or what I was talking about.
Okay, and they seemed legit, like that with your spell, like they're not lying to you. If they're not lying to it, I mean, if they're just kind of guys that just went off, I mean, we can definitely get them later. I worry about these kids, so I mean, we can explore the house, the hospital, because that is pretty cool. But I don't want to lose sight, you know.
Let's ask the professor.
Sure.
Yeah, we haven't really bothered to talk to her.
Yeah, I don't know what to ask her specifically.
Uh,
Well, technically, this was the assignment, so we should just report back to her like what we just saw and what the deal was with that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Start telling Professor Onyx what we just saw. They were all named Sean.
Yeah, you send us to some dangerous places. This place looks like it could collapse at like any moment.
Yeah.
Wait a second. They were all named Sean?
Yeah.
How did that work?
They went by their last names, I think. Weird, except for
Oh,
one.
that makes sense. That makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's weird.
What did the one go by?
What was it, Forte? Then?
Sean O. Oh, it was 2. Sean O.
Oh,
Johnny
Big
2
Sean.
and Sean.
They were all Sean. Too much
But
Sean.
one of them was named Big Sean something.
Oh, yeah, Big Sean. Very weird. But they teleported somewhere
O'Doyle.
kind of close. Big Sean O'Doyle. Somewhere maybe close by from the thing. Yeah.
Well, that's some good observations on your part that you were able to tell that wherever they teleported it was pretty close.
Cool.
Do you have any ideas or?
Not really. Somewhere in the triangle. I guess maybe we should look around this house more. They didn't know anything with the kids.
No, they. What, you think there's something more malicious at foot here?
Well,
Seems like it.
yeah.
Like they just.
I mean, there's missing kids. I mean, that's. I know I keep saying that, but I feel like that's kind of now the point. Like, but at the same time, I don't know if they were trying to summon. They kept saying the spirit or whatever of this Brady Thomas silk ball guy. But he's not dead, right? So what's talking to them?
No. Brady Thomas is. We should take a look at. I don't know. I mean, you said that they were. Did they mention that they had like sworn an oath or made a pact?
Don't Forte? You were in there.
They just said that one night they got real concentrated and learned, and then they just could read the runes. So.
Oh, yeah. He probably. They've definitely made a pact with something.
Okay, so yeah, they were
Yeah,
tricked. They were tricked.
Definitely sounds like he might have made a pact and maybe made a promise too big for himself to handle, and they're just. I don't know. Maybe they're just stringing him along, thinking that this Brady Thomas guy is gonna come back.
That makes sense. Yeah, they're either pretending to be him to get them to do his bidding, or using these guys, using the Shawns. All right, guys, what are our thoughts? What do we want to do?
I mean, I kind of still want to check out the rest of this old hospital. It's creepy. It's cool though.
Okay, maybe there's some clues as to what they were setting up or who they talked to. If this is their like home base, or maybe they'll come back. Yeah, I'm down.
I mean,
down
it's
to
got to
explore
be.
it.
Yeah, they have their own portal right out back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Umbra's gonna go check out over here, the like southwest corner.
So you come down here, and it looks like this used to be some sort of a common area, like a sitting area. It looks like there's this table here to the south of the area, kind of in the middle of the room. Was once made for like board games and things like that. And you also like see that there's a bunch of just broken chairs. It seems like it's just from years of neglect more than anything malicious. There's also large, heavy locked doors to your west, to the west side. So if you're facing south, they would be to your right.
Ooh. Wonder what's behind these.
Do they look new, or like?
No, they're old.
Are they? Can I try and like jostle one of them?
Yeah.
You said they were locked, though. I guess.
No, not locked.
Flashbacks. Flashbacks to the Manchester house.
You're able to open the door. It's extremely heavy, and you can tell that there's probably supposed to be some sort of a mechanism as you open it.
Okay, cool. What do I see in here?
Inside here, you see a woman chained to the wall. Thank you for listening to Spooky Dice Bag. If you enjoyed our show, please remember to like and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you found us. Special thanks to P.A. Dunn at Wandering Glyph Games for designing our logo. Information to contact him will be in our show notes. Also, thank you to tabletopaudio.com. You can check them out for all of your background music needs for any of your tabletop RPGs. Most of our sound effects can be found over at freesound.org, and information about which sounds we use can be found in our show notes or on our website, spookydicebag.com. If If you enjoy the show, you can join us over at patreon.com/spookydicebag to get ad-free episodes a week early, and maps and some other bonus content we're working on right now. If a monthly subscription isn't your thing, you can also check us out on Bandcamp. And just go to spookydicebag.bandcamp.com and you can support us for as little as $1 an episode. Until next time, this has been Spooky Dice Bag.